A sea of red shirts lining the streets of downtown Bradenton tonight. Veto! 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 Hundreds of teachers, parents, and students coming out to protest Senate Bill 6. If the governor signs it by Friday, teachers' salaries and contracts would be based on students' test scores. Educators say lawmakers do not see what's going on behind the scenes.
I'm disappointed that people that are not in the classrooms, not in the trenches, are allowed to make bills when they don't understand the ramifications of those bills.
Teachers weren't the only ones who have a strong opinion on the teacher pay bill. Some students also feel it is not fair.
Governor Christ, I'd like you to know that I say to veto this, Christ, because this is based on my mom, my dad, and my future.
Well spoken tonight. Governor Charlie Crist has until Friday to decide whether he will approve or veto the bill. And based on this demonstration and others across the state, he may be leaning toward a veto.
For some Suncoast women, they get a lot more out of the time they spend together at a knit-in than just making a sweater. It's all about the art and the people who come together. Photojournalist Kimberly Quizon takes us there.
It is a major stress reliever. Gandhi said everyone should spin for 30 minutes a day. I think if everybody in the whole world spun, we would have no wars.
I do it because it's relaxing, and I'm also creating something that's uniquely my product.
It really is amazing in that it brings people together.
I just try.
You get to meet and learn from people that you maybe wouldn't have ever thought you could learn from or be comfortable with. I'm going to show you the bottom.
Looks like you're getting it where it'll start. I need to concentrate. It's about the beauty of the yarn, so I just think it's amazing.
I just find knitting incredibly relaxing. It's my therapy.
Just figured out how you can tell how many stitches you did.
We have a great support system here amongst us. It's amazing. If somebody's having a problem, we're right there to help them. If somebody goes into the hospital or something like that, we're right there for them. And that's the best part of this whole group.
Experiencing new tastes and flavors in food and wine is just one reason why the annual Forks and Corks attracts visitors from the Suncoast and beyond. Others have their own reasons.
It gives me a place to figure out where I want to go for dinner tomorrow night.
More than 100 food and winery venues set up their very best products to give the Suncoast a taste of what they have to offer. This event is all about showcasing, even for long-time restaurants in the area.
Get a lot of people from out of town that come and visit this event and get to showcase the restaurants here. We've been in town for 20 years, so we still like to see the new people come into town to visit.
This year, the corks popped and the wine poured, not only from our own backyard, but also from overseas. In the past, winery owners were skeptical that Forks and Corks could help them, but they quickly realized that the event does help draw additional business.
We didn't know even 2 years ago last year because it's a recent event, and I think it was interesting to be able to mix, to have the opportunity to show the wine to the consumer.
Many restaurant owners have participated ever since this event began 3 years ago. They say the results they see from this are remarkable.
We are going to have a lot of customers at the restaurant, which is absolutely phenomenal. And then within the coming weeks, people will come and say, oh, I saw you at the Ringling Museum.
With more than 1,500 people visiting Forks and Corks, you can bet not a single person left hungry or thirsty. And for the restaurants, the real payoff is they'll soon be dishing up food for a lot of new customers that they've attracted here.
It's bragging rights.
Bragging rights.
It's a bragging rights.
Ask any football fan in Florida. Go ahead, just ask them. They know. When it comes down to the Gators and the Noles, the rankings don't matter.
No matter whether there's a winning or losing season, if you beat FSU, you had a good year.
It doesn't matter where the teams are. If they're top 10, if they're number 1 and number 2, if they're not even in the rankings, it's just a bragging right game.
Through the decades, the teams have changed, but the fans still agree. The face of the competition will always remain the same. Ugly.
It doesn't matter who's coaching the teams. There'll always be a tough rivalry between the two schools.
Never changed. You know, these kids grew up, they always play against each other. It's always state bragging rights.
Florida State! Florida State! Oh, for the Gators! Stand up and holler!
The Gators are #1 in the country, and that still doesn't seem to matter to these crazed Seminoles.
We would love to knock them off of being #1 this year, of course, and get back those bragging rights.
Every single year, it's never a given.
So what bothers fans most about each other?
The Gator chomp thing is a little bit annoying, I would say. That's hard to put up with.
Fans can be a little nasty sometimes. You don't have to be.
It's not the FSU Seminoles.
When it comes down to the final snap,
Florida probably always looked down on Florida State a little bit.
FSU's a fine school, but Florida happens to be a better one.
whoever wins gets the bragging rights for 1 year until the teams meet again. Kimberly Quizon, your Suncoast News.